everybody. Scott here from Beyond the Great Ghost Hunts. Tonight we got a podcast that we're going to do tonight, and it's going to be our favorite evidence that we caught in the year 2024, last year. And with me is Bill, Ryan, and Eric from End of Days Paranormal. How you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You guys ready to talk paranormal?
Sure.
All right, so let's start this one. Like I said, this is the best evidence that we got from last year. And it's not the only evidence we got, but it's the ones that make us think a lot. And we're going to start off with an EVP. And in this EVP, this one's going to be in the morgue with a child's voice. Let's go ahead and listen to this. All right, we'll start with Ryan. Ryan, what do you hear on that?
I hear a little child's voice saying, "Can you hear me?"
That's what I hear too. What about you, Bill?
That's what it sounded like.
You agree with that, Eric? And over there's Eric. What's up, Eric?
It's definitely a child's voice that you hear.
Right.
And
this, yeah, it's definitely a child. There's some that was up in that was what, Fairfield? Yeah. For some reason, we get a lot of children's voices on EVPs up there at Fairfield. And also, Eric, this is your first time on the podcast, ain't you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome aboard. It's about time we got you on this one. So, yeah, that's what I hear is a child's voice saying, "Can you hear me?" Now, what Ryan did is that he set that voice recorder down there in the morgue all by itself. And no one was down there when that voice recorder was being used. So,
yeah. First, as soon as we get there, that's the first thing I do. I'll set it down in the morgue and let it run.
This way, there's no messing around with the evidence or anything like that, or background noise from other people. All right, so we're going to do one more EVP, but that one was a good one. Let me play that again. Yeah, it's definitely saying, "Can you hear me?" And I wish we could have heard it at that time, because we could have went down there and told that voice, "Yes, we hear you."
Yeah. Really.
So, but that was a good EVP. It was clear. It's just great. All right. Now let's go on down. We'll start with a video this time. All right. This one is with Eric in the morgue. And I'm going to set it up here a little bit. There's an a stick figure behind Eric. And but in the beginning of this video, you're going to hear another scream in the background, and then us talking. But I want to have Eric explain this one when we're done.
This is in the morgue, I believe.
There's two of them. There's two of them.
Yes, there is. Yeah. Now he's mapping him sitting down. You got someone right behind you, bro. Yeah. Trying to tap you. Can you tell us where he's trying to tap you at? I mean, can you touch him? I got him right on point to over here. Raise your arm. Do you understand us?
Legs across. There's two of them there. He just crossed his legs.
Look at that one. That's him sitting down in the chair.
Okay, yeah.
But the one behind him is not sitting down in the chair.
Feels like something touched on my back, like right on my shoulder.
Yeah, it's right where he's trying to touch it.
Yeah.
How about that for evidence, guys? He's touching it right now.
And you're seeing it live.
Yeah, I didn't tell him where he was touching him. I said, I'd be impressed if you tell me where he's touching it. And I am impressed right now, so.
Oh, yeah.
Guessed it right there. He's touching him on the shoulder.
It's live right now.
You did not hear me say what part he was touching. He guessed it because he felt it. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
There you go. There you
Are
go.
they afraid to touch me?
Bring your camera over here so you can see him.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about. There's one sitting down, one is them, and the one standing up behind him was touching him on his shoulder. Still trying to do it right now. Okay, moves away. All right, Eric. I'm going to let you go ahead and take this one because, like you can hear it on the video saying that we didn't tell you where he was trying to touch you, and you guessed it right on the bat. I mean, right off the bat.
Actually, that was Bill.
That was Bill sitting down there?
Yeah.
I thought that was you, Eric.
No, that was Bill.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, well, Bill, that was you.
Well, who was that? If that was me, I don't even remember. I thought that was you, Eric, and I thought I was the one telling you
Yeah,
that you
you
had
were
your legs
sitting in the
crossed.
chair. You were sitting in the chair out there by the freezers.
I was in the cooler
You were outside of them,
outside of.
where the tub
But-
is.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
You sure that wasn't in
I was
where
thinking
the table?
man.
It
Sure.
might have been, but I thought he was outside.
I think. Okay, hold on. Let me play it again. Let's make sure.
This is in morgue, I believe.
There's two of them. There's two now.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's mapping him sitting down. You got someone right behind you, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to tap you.
They're-
Can you tell us where he's trying to tap you? I'd be
they're both
impressed.
out here.
Can you touch him? I got him right on point. Let's see over here where.
Stand right on that.
Raise your arm. Do you understand us? All right, because I'm pretty sure that was in the morgue with the table in it.
It might have been.
Were you wearing a baseball cap that night?
No,
No, I had my bandana.
he had his bandana and his headlamp on.
All right, so it's one of you guys.
Yeah.
All right, so I was gonna say, what did it feel like when you knew that it was touching your shoulder?
Well, that would be. Are you sure that was outside? Are you sure I wasn't inside the cooler? Because on that side of that frame, it looked like there was like something coming down and then across, like a bench or like a shelf.
Well, we take so many videos up there, guys. It's
Oh,
hard
no.
to keep track.
Right, and that's what it looked like. I was in the cooler, but I mean, yeah, it might have been where I was outside. I don't know.
Yeah, because I
But-
remember you coming upstairs and saying, "Well, I had him touch my shoulder."
Yeah.
Right. All right. So yeah, but it's just weird that you guessed where they were touching you when no one was telling you right where it was touching you. It's just that it was behind you or standing by you.
Oh, I can always tell when there's something behind me.
But did you guys notice the scream in the beginning of that video?
Oh yeah.
Did you guys hear it? Let me play it one more time so the audience can hear it.
This is in morgue, I believe.
There's two of them. There's two now.
Now, right there. Now, that scream has been starting to sound familiar lately.
Yes, it is.
Because the next video I'm going to show you, you're going to hear the same scream, but it's a different location. This one that we just heard was at Fairfield Infirmary.
Yeah.
But the second one we're going to hear is going to be at Randolph County. So I'm going to go ahead and play that one. And this is one with you in it, Bill.
Talk? Yes, I'd like you to talk. Go touch one of those lights for me.
Now, did you guys hear that one? I'm going to play it one more time, just so the audience can definitely hear it.
Talk? Yes, I'd like you to talk. Go touch one of those lights for me.
Okay, now to me, those two voices or that scream sound almost exactly alike.
They do. It's like when you were doing now, talking to Eric, I was thinking, can't there be a portal between like Fairfield, Randolph? Because they're both poorhouses.
Yeah, I know, and a lot of activity in both of them. I can't explain it. I don't know how we're hearing the same scream. One's a little bit longer, one's a little bit shorter, but they're almost exactly I would guess that it would be the exact same people both locations.
It sounds like it's the same pitch too.
Yeah.
The same pitch and everything. So, like I said, I can't explain it, and I think it's a pretty good piece of video right there.
Yeah.
Now, was that taken on your guys' SLS camera? That stick figure with the scream in it?
No, I think your
Sean
brother.
had it.
That second one was yours. That second one was yours,
Okay.
Scott. That
Okay,
second
so-
one was yours. Yeah.
All right.
Both of them were yours, I do believe.
Okay. All right, we did a Can You Hear Me? Okay, now we're going to do one here. Now, this one's going to be kind of loud. This is Eric and Chris, and they were in the morgue, and you're going to hear a child's voice right in the beginning and right after Chris talks.
Do that again.
Okay, let me play it one more time.
It sounds to me, and in the beginning there, that little sounds like a child or whoever it is. Sounds like, can you hear me? And then Chris does that, and then it says, no, yep, no, or nope, yep, something like that.
Yeah, like it. It almost said for both answers.
Yeah.
Let's listen to it one more time.
Yes.
Nope. Yep.
No.
Yeah, I heard. And you think it's saying, "Can you hear me?" at the beginning of that?
I
Right?
think so. I think there was a question before. I couldn't get to it, and then I guess that was, "Can you hear me?" And then, yeah, I think it is.
So that'll be two "Can you hear me's" then, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Because you had
Actually,
one down there.
those are two different ones,
Yeah,
different sessions. Because the first one I got the first time we went there,
there was no one in the room.
and there was no one there.
Right.
That was the first time we went to Fairfield. Or no, that was, yeah. And then the second time with Chris and everybody went with us.
Yeah.
That was the second time.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Just like that scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. I don't know. Maybe we're bringing them to each other or something. I don't know if they're attaching themselves to us. I just think it's weird, and I like to find out the answers to that.
I had a I don't know, call it a
Anything?
weird thought premonition, maybe. I don't know. But could it be that not only do we find them interesting, the spirits interesting, but they find us interesting enough to where they're following us from one spot to another?
That could be a possibility. I can't rule out anything,
But you know what I mean? Ryan,
Because
what do you think? Like call it, I wouldn't call it like a premonition, but maybe I thought, we find spirits interesting. We want to know about them. Okay. So what's to say if spirits aren't following us because we're interesting? They actually trust us.
Yeah, anything's possible.
Anything is possible. I agree.
My instincts is telling me that they're following us or.
I mean,
meeting us there. I
don't feel anything bad about them.
I wish I would have had cameras down here that night.
Oh, down, yeah.
The
Yeah.
night before we went to Fairfield.
Was it the night
Yeah.
before? Yeah. The
Because-
night before I went to Fairfield, Scott. I think I told you this, but
Go
there
ahead.
was a water bottle that was sitting up the side of the couch
Oh, God.
for like a week.
Yeah.
And it was just sitting there. I was on my computer over here, and it just literally fell and then rolled across the floor. And that was, yeah, you're right, the day before, or a couple of days before we went to
A
Fairfield.
couple of days before we went to Fairfield.
And all of a sudden, I just, you know how you have those goose pimples or whatever your brother said. And it just got extremely cold. I couldn't move. I called Bill from my cell phone and said, hey, get your SLS camera down here.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just got laid down and he got me right back up. Bring your SLS down here now. Get down here.
Yeah, we caught
it was good. But then we went to Fairfield. Now nothing's happened since.
Right.
So I mean it was a good thing. But it could happen.
Yeah, me, when I feel something around me, I get the goosebumps.
Oh yeah.
I
I saw
Go
a
ahead.
lady sitting on my couch
With your own eyes or with the SLS?
with my own eyes.
What, for a second and then gone? Or?
It's about like 10 seconds.
I've seen shadow go from, like my door's open here. I've seen him go from like Ryan's room to the window, or vice versa, across the top of the stairs into the rooms.
But it's always right before, it's like a couple of days before we go to an investigation.
And see, mine's a couple days after.
Yeah.
I start seeing shadows in my
Or
place.
I'll hear hey. We've heard hey. How many times have we heard hey in the house?
Yeah.
Or hey, or like I did down in the
Yes.
in the morgue.
Yes. Hold on. My fiance is here. She's been here before Christmas. And we were taking a shower and she swore up and down she thought she heard me say something. I couldn't say anything. I had soap and water in my eyes. And she goes, you sure you didn't say hey? I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, I heard a man's voice say hey. I said, honey, It wasn't me.
I got out of the shower, dried off, and got dressed and come in here selling the fucking couch.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we've heard
Nice,
hey,
nice.
we've had stick figures. Ryan and I, we was downstairs one evening and
All about that.
we were doing something, and we both thought we saw a shadow go from the kitchen to the stairwell.
It's possible. Because the next video I was going to show here in a couple minutes is that I saw the shadow figure in that doorway.
Right.
And this video is with Bill again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to set this one up now here. So you heard the scream at Randolph. Now tell me if this hey sounds anything like this one.
Yeah, see, it was just
Oh,
up
yeah,
over
like
there.
Yep.
It was just up there. Yeah, it's shooting off of the framing.
I think we're getting some great evidence.
Oh my God, yeah. Whoa, why are you right there for me? Why are you standing right there? Get away from behind me.
Here we go.
Just heard hay in my ear. Get away, go that way. Get the hell over that way. I don't like people behind me. I don't like people behind me. Go that way. I can't see you. You
All right, guys.
That's the
Go
night
ahead
I
and
was
tell me what
doing-
you think of.
That's
Yeah.
when I was doing the dowsing rods, and I heard that hey, and that one rod in my left hand went whoosh, right back to the door while the other one stayed straight forward. That's
Yeah.
when I heard hey, and then you saw that in the doorway.
Yeah, when I was filming, like I said, I got that little screen on. I thought I saw something moving in and out of it, a black shadow mass. And so I just went ahead and picked the camera back up and started filming you. And the one thing about that hey is that you're the only one in the room that heard it. There was 3 other people, Christopher, Tina, and I.
But then
In
we
that
got it
room.
on audio.
You
Yes,
know what,
we did.
Scott? We need to get your son and daughter back on with us.
We will. We're definitely going to get them back on. They're already talking about it. So, yeah. Yeah, we need to get them back on. They're turning into good little ghost hunters.
Do we still
Yeah.
have the audio on that where it said, "Hey, we you got it on audio"?
What, that
Yeah.
from that film?
Yeah.
No, that's the only audio that was on. It was on my camcorder that picked it up. So, but we're gonna go ahead and listen to that hey one more time and watch the shadow figure in the beginning.
Yeah.
Everybody who wasn't there in my audience, watch this.
Yeah, see, it was just
Oh,
up
yeah,
over
like
there.
Yep.
It was just up there. Yeah, it's shooting off of the framing.
I think we're getting some great evidence.
Oh my God, yeah. Whoa, why are you right there for me? Why are you standing right there? Get away from behind me.
Here we go.
Just heard hay in my ear. Get away, yo, that way.
Yeah, that's weird. That is weird because it wasn't me. It wasn't no one down there. And if I would have heard it, I would have said, I heard something.
Yeah.
Okay, because we did not hear it. He's the only one that heard it. But did you see the shadow figure in the beginning? Looked like it's moving around. And then it looks like, to me, it came into the room because my lights on my camera started flickering.
Yeah.
And then when I lift the camera up, it wasn't flickering then. So I think that's an incredible piece of evidence right there.
I agree.
That's yeah.
Is that the way you heard it, Bill? Was that
Yeah.
the way you heard it sound just like that in your ear?
Yeah, it was
Hey.
like somebody being right here. You're just like, you know, when somebody gets close enough and you get that feeling of something on the back of your ear, and you hear it at the same time. Yeah, that's what it was like, and everything just stood up on my whole. Yeah, it was just crazy.
Yeah, when I played that back and when I was listening it, my jaw dropped because you said you heard someone say, "Hey," and we didn't hear it, and that's why I said, "Here we go." You know what I'm saying? Because I thought the activity was going to start. What do you guys think of it, Eric and Ryan? Your personal opinion on
You
that?
definitely hear him say, "Hey."
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the activity starting, every time we've gone there, it's like as soon as we walk through that door, stuff starts happening. Even when we're setting up.
Yeah, it's like they're just waiting for us to come on in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it's like I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Every time we go back, it doesn't matter. They just come out more and more and more.
Yep.
They feel comfortable, I guess, with us.
I believe that.
We've seen things in the windows before we even walked into that building.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, me and Bill saw stuff in the attic window.
Yeah.
It was a child's figure. It looked like a shadow of a child in the window.
Looking down, yeah.
All right.
And you said you saw that one, Eric, in the upstairs attic, not the attic, but the next level down, where it looked like two hands in a face in the window like that. Like it was pressing against the window looking out, like a kid would.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's unbelievable. The more we go ghost paranormal investigation, the more we get and the more questions we have. It's sort of like we get one answer, one question answer, and then something else makes us have to ask 10 more, Yeah. It's just unbelievable. Okay, now this one, Ryan caught down at in the morgue too, and that's that EVP that he got on his recorder. Now I'm going to go ahead and play that one. Add it to the stage.
I'm gonna try to bring that out, but I don't know if it'll do away. Oh, we're still on here.
All right. Now I can't make out what they're saying, but now that you did that again with the recorder down by itself in that morgue, right?
Yeah.
So the mumbling that we hear in the background, the voices that we hear, that's none of the investigators that were there that night.
No. It sounds to me like a woman saying, "Yes, sir," and then like humming on the way.
Okay. Let's go ahead and listen to it one more time.
Yeah, it's really faint.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear in the beginning, you hear, "Yes, sir." And then you hear that and then afterwards, and then you hear,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. And there's no one down there, nowhere near that room at the time. We were probably up in the attic or something.
Yeah.
But you get a lot of luck when you leave that voice recorder by itself.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
I've noticed that you get a lot of that EVP that shows up there.
Yeah.
Now, here's another EVP that I caught on my camcorder, and I was in the morgue by myself doing a little one-on-one, and let's just go ahead and show it. But what it was is that the strap on my hand was digging into my thumb or something, and I'm saying underneath my breath, I need to move the strap. It's giving me a cramp. Then after you hear the word cramp, you're gonna hear this.
This is really spooky in here. What about the sounds just me rearranging my hand and cramping it?
Now that's one of the clearest EVPs I've ever caught. And like I said, I was by myself in that morgue, and I said something that my hand got a cramp in it, and that voice says, "You hurt." Now I'm going to ask you guys a question. Does that sound like the voice of the other kids we've been hearing on those EVPs that I've been playing? You want me to play it one more time? Think about the EVPs that we just played.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
that we think it's a kid's voice. Okay,
Yeah,
now
it
listen
sounded
to-
like it said that hurt or
Yeah,
hurt.
you hurt.
You okay?
But listen to the tone. I want to know if you think it matches up with the other ones that we've heard on EVPs.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is really spooky in here. What about the sounds just me rearranging my hand and cramping it?
Now, to me, it's got almost the same like tone of the other ones.
Almost, but you also have to remember how many kids were
Right.
there, and in a way, it does. But
That sounds like a smaller child.
yeah,
But I'm sorry, but that sounds just like Stevie.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say,
Yeah.
like a toddler.
and it sounds, you can hear it plain as day. You hurt?
Now, who's Stevie?
My
Eric's son.
Nephew.
Oh, okay. All right.
It sounded just like him.
It almost, yeah, almost.
That gave me chills when I heard that. I had my eyes closed. I was like, "Did it hurt?"
Now, I've had people that's heard that and said, "You faked that. You faked
That
that."
is not
You had someone in there saying that
No.
and stuff.
there was
and I'm
nobody
like,
there.
No, I was in there by myself.
And
I
on
had
top
the
of
door
all
shut.
investigations,
Yeah, no, there's
we
nobody
never
there.
take children with us.
Yeah, we don't take kids with us.
Right.
You
And
have
that's
to be
not my
because-
voice.
You have to be
And-
18 and over.
And besides that, I don't think any of us can squeeze them hard enough to get that high of a pitch.
I don't think if I want to find out. But when we went back the second time later on that year, I went into that same morgue. And like I said, I don't have evidence of it, but I got poked right there on the face.
Yeah, I remember
you
that.
did.
And I swear,
I was in the room next to him in the other cooler when he got poked, and he come hauling out of there, and it just in that light, in that darkest room, he was as pale as a white sheet.
I probably look like a ghost.
Yeah. You came right up to us and you're like,
I'll tell you what.
man, I got, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because my shoulder hurt for a week after that.
Yeah.
Because I slammed it. I
Now,
slammed it. Did you know that door weighs what, about 100 pounds or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's a lot more
That
than that.
damn thick.
60, 70, 80 pounds, yeah.
That's a concrete door.
ridiculous. And I had that door shut too, and there's no anybody outside that morgue that could
Yeah.
sound that clear.
But let me inform you guys. I'm in the room next to him, and when he come out, I heard, "Whoosh!" He come out, and I heard that door. That door, he's not lying. That door is that thick, and it's concrete filled. It's. He come out of there quick. Now I did take a picture of the inside of his mouth where he had a blister directly across from where he got poked.
Yeah,
He had his finger. and I took a picture on the inside, and there was a red blister.
Yeah, it was a little blister, but like I said, that could have been from the pizza sauce or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never been touched like that.
For it to be in the same spot that you got touched.
Yeah. Now I know what a twitch feels like. You know what a twitch feels like. This was pushed in. It wasn't a twitch. It was pushed. So that's why that's what freaked me out. It's sort of like if I went up to you and just touched your face like that, it felt just like that. So I think that was their answer if they were still there. I'd rather have them talk to me.
Yeah.
It did. I mean, I don't know if you guys have been touched or how you reacted on your first time.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I've been touched.
Yeah, it's just a little unnerving, you know, that you get poked and you want to look around and see someone there, but there's no one there. You know, and I know what a muscle cramp feels like, and I know what a muscle twitch feels like. That wasn't a muscle twitch. So that was one of the best EVPs I think that I've caught and stuff. So now let's see which one we're gonna do. Okay, now this one's gonna be. I'm just gonna go ahead and show it. It'll explain itself.
Still feel like there's something in there, but I don't know what it is.
Walker, come on.
Dude, look at this. Look. That thing's moving all by itself.
Yep.
You saw how wide it was up this door right here. We got it going right now. Ooh, goose pimply, guys.
That's a good one.
Good pimp.
All right. Well, first of all, I sound like a dork when I say goose pimply. Remind me not to do that again. But it was just so weird. Now I was there. Sean was there, and Chris from SPI Paranormals was there. And when I came out of that room, I could have took a left or a right and kept walking and missed that. But for some reason, I turned around because I felt like there was something in there. You can even hear me say it on camera. I said, I feel like there's something in there. And then when I sat there and I looked, I noticed the door just move an inch and stop. That's when I said, look. Then I see it move again, and then it's going all by itself. Now, I've seen a door shut by itself, but I never seen it stop, go, stop, and then go.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think of that one?
Well, there's no doubt about it. There's
no wind.
No,
there's no draft in there.
There was no draft, no wind, no one in the room because I did
No
a podcast
fans.
with this on it where we tried to debunk it.
Yep.
And,
there's no fans, no AC, no heaters behind them doors, no nothing.
Nothing.
It's
So someone said, well, you could have touched it with your hand. I say, okay, well, if you look in the reflection of the window, you'll see the camera's on the right side, which means it's in my right hand.
Yep.
And door's on the right side. I would have to smack that camera into the door to even try to touch it. Now, I got T-Rex arms. My arms are not very long, so there's no way I can reach, over my body. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even reaching across.
I couldn't do it. Like I said, my arms are too little. I mean, they're too small. I mean, they're just
besides
not long
that,
enough.
if you was to reach across, that camera would have been moving.
Yep.
Right. So I'm going to play it one more time. And like I said, look in the mirror, look where my the light is in the mirror. I mean, in the window.
Still feel like there's something in there, but I don't know what it is.
Walker, come on.
Dude, look at this. Look. That thing's moving all by itself.
Yep.
You saw how wide it was up this door right here. We got it going right now. Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to get that goose pimply off there. Okay. I don't want to hear that again.
And besides,
that's the best part.
Yeah.
What's that?
You'd be able to see
the best part.
Yeah, it is the best part. You're right.
No, goose. I did. I got goosebumps all over me when that door is shut.
At the angle you were standing at, you can see the crack of that door. You'd be able to tell if there was somebody behind her because the light from your camera or your headlamp, brother, was on that space in the door jamb.
Yeah.
You'd be able to see anybody standing back there as that door was closing. You'll be able to see it because your light was focused straight on that opening of that door, that crack.
It would have been really nice as if that door actually latched. but I don't think that door latches at all.
Well, the podcast that we did, the last one, it shows where I went in the room, no one was in there, and then we even went back like 2 hours later.
Yeah.
Because I left the door open, didn't move an inch, did not move an inch. But what's crazy to me is that the more I do these paranormal investigations, I think the more I'm opening up to it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I could have took a left or a right or kept on walking and missed that.
Yep.
But for some reason, I can't explain it. Something just said turn around and film in that room because I feel like there's something in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we get better as we do it or we get more sensitive to certain things about it. What do you guys think?
I think you're right.
Yeah, it's just like any other job. The more you do it, the better you get at it. So the more you're going out there and investigating, the more you're opening yourself up and you'll be able to sense when stuff's happening.
Well, when I first started paranormal investigation, I never saw shadow figures. You know, I never had feelings like there's something here, you know.
Right.
We need to go into this room.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. And I don't know if that's just my senses opening up now that I believe in it. And now that's like taking all the walls away, you know, all the walls away and allow more and more abilities. I don't want to say abilities, but I guess it kind of is just like Bill heard that voice. Hey, no one else heard it.
Yeah.
You're just open. I mean, experienced ghost hunters are still, learning.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to stop learning. I think every time we go out, we answer a question. We got 10 more after that. So what do you think, Bill?
I fully agree. I fully agree. Because
now, did you guys get better as you kept doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because the first time I went out, I'll admit I was an idiot. I was an idiot the first time I went out. But then the more I did it, the more I knew what to look for, the more I, felt stuff and could sense when things were happening.
Wasn't that Defiance?
No, this was before I met you.
Oh, okay.
There was time when I first started doing this, there was times when I didn't believe is what I actually heard or saw. But the more we went and the more you kept going on through the investigation, you start picking up things and seeing things and hearing things and what have you.
Yeah. So what I struggled with is that I hear it, but myself is saying that you shouldn't be hearing it.
Yeah.
Like this ain't true because we've been. I don't know how to explain. I just think that some people are gifted when it comes to paranormal investigation. We know where to go. We know which rooms to go into and stuff like that. And some people just don't get nothing because I don't know if they've opened up their mind to the whole idea of it that it's true. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the kind of how I kind of feel. I feel like the more we do this, the better we're going to get at it.
Yep.
All right. So now this one's the Big Bang. Now this one freaked me out too. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and play this one and we'll talk about that one.
Whoa! Dude, I'm serious, man. Come over here. There's something over here.
Now that bang didn't sound loud on the camera, but believe me, it was loud. Because that's what made me turn around and go, ugh. Go ahead.
There's a female's voice right the first time you come around to the stairs. Right before you turn around, there's a female's voice, and then you turn back around, and you're walking away, and then you hear that bang.
Right. Let's play it again. See if we can hear that voice.
Whoa! Dude, I'm serious, man. Come over here. There's something.
Now I heard something very faintly right before that.
Yeah, it sounded like a female voice.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, because that's when we was all up in the attic, me, you, and your brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were doing that. We got the EMF section that we did up there coming up next. Sure. But once again, I turned and I felt like there was something behind me. That's why I even put in the thing. I felt like something was behind me. Whenever I turn around, it's for a reason. And I feel like someone's behind me or something is there. And I waited, and then start to walk away and bam, and you can hear me counting down the steps because you can't see in that light.
No.
Your camera's the only thing that can see.
All you have is a real small camera.
Right. That's why I was counting. That's why I was counting down the steps, going 1, 2, 3, make sure I didn't break my damn neck.
You're right.
It gets dark.
Yeah, it's pitch black up there. You can't see nothing.
Now, Bill and Sean heard my reaction there, and whoa,
Yeah.
I said, "Hey guys, there's something down here,"
Yeah.
So that one I can't explain.
Yeah, you hollered for us to come and check it out.
Yep. And yeah, that was a loud bang. And like I said, once again, I turned around because I felt like there was something behind me. I said, okay, turn around, walk away, and you can hear the rim pop thing going in the background, and then that bang.
Yep.
So, what do you think, Eric?
Well, I mean, like I said, there's definitely a female's voice there somewhere. It's real faint. You can't really make out what it's saying.
Yeah.
But you caught something there.
I felt like there was something there, and then when I turned back around and start walking away, you hear that bang, like they wanted me to stay there, but I retreated. Okay, I went back in the room with Bill.
Realize, even with that bang, when you're in there and you're walking and you hear that bang, it's like somebody dropped something right behind you, like weights or books or something.
Yeah, and plus it's dark, so you can't turn around with your head and see what's causing. That's why I was retreating.
And see something else about that stairs area is that it's not square.
No,
it's not a square room. It's long. There, you can tell in that where we was at up there. There's a spot along the edge of the wall where they would walk laps.
Yeah,
and that's long and it's narrow, so you're gonna have echo, and you're gonna pick up, and things sound a lot. It's like the little thing you see on your side mirrors. Things appear larger than what they actually are.
Right.
Well, in that long distance, things sound louder than what they actually are.
Yeah.
Well, I know it startled me because I wasn't expecting it. I was just going to go back in the room with you guys, and then bam, right behind me. And I was like, and after you're walking away from that area, there's nothing there. There's no one there. There's no one else up there. I think we even looked for something to see if it hit the floor after we left there. At least I was looking, and we couldn't find anything.
Yeah, you had us both come up there. We both came running over there. We didn't see no loose floorboards. There was that you could have stepped on. There was nothing loose. Mm-hmm. The steps, they was pretty solid. There was nothing, and there's not a door on that section at the top of them steps, right there. So,
no. And then you also caught something else while you guys were up there, didn't you?
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to show right now is the EMF session that we had there. We were asking questions and asking it to light up the box. And this one's a little bit longer, but bear with us. You're going to see how the questioning. Go ahead, Bill.
The EMFs were going off as well as the cat balls were lit from two different sides of the room.
Right. Well, when we heard that bang.
Oh, no. On this
when we were doing this one. Okay, let's go ahead and show the audience this.
Yep.
Okay, we got a window right. Whoa. There we go. We got activity up here. Very good. Any stick figure, Sean? Okay, who's up here triggering that? Thank you. Can you trigger it? Keep going. Okay, let's stop this for a minute. Wow, something is touching it, and there's nothing electric around it. It's just on a bed. Okay, let's calm down for a minute. If you're a man, make that go off. 3, 2. Okay, stop. Okay, go ahead and stop touching it. Thank you. Were you a patient here or were you a resident here? Go ahead and touch it in 3, 2. All right, thank you. Okay, I am at least 8 feet away from that EMF detector, so I'm nowhere near it. Did you die here? Give me a touch it for yes. Don't touch it for no. Okay, you did die here. All right, calm down. You're letting us know you're here. That's great. But let's communicate. Do you like us being up here? Touch that box for yes. I'll give you a few seconds.
I think that's enough.
3. Okay, there you go. I was just getting ready to start a countdown. All right. Do you want us to stay up here? Let me know in 3, 2, 1. Okay. I take it that you don't want us to stay up here. So if you want us to leave, okay, stop it. Stop it for a second. If you want us to leave, you're going to have to give us some more evidence. Okay, I'm turning on the Paraforce box. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You're hitting. I swear, Sean, some nights I set that off in my room and just turn it on. Doesn't make a bit of sound. Okay, so far that we got you're a man, you're a resident, and you died here. Are you buried out back? Oh. Okay, I take it that you are buried out back. I'm going to go out to the...
Now, to me, that takes a while to develop, but I think I was having a good conversation up there because whenever two occasions I started my countdown, 3, 2, and you did it 2 on it, but I think it was the guy that died there and blah, 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 blah. So
I want to be perfectly clear here, first and foremost. The little light glints that you guys kept seeing on that video, it's from a light bar. It's a laser grid that in no way can it set that thing off. First off, you were here, you were saying replies to what Scott was actually asking. Them light grids that you saw on the wall or the glints in his camera, either from that grid light, which you saw, or coming from the infrared from my camera, because I was across from them. And the infrared, again, cannot set that off.
No, it can't.
So I want to make
and
that
they always say
off the bat.
Yeah, they say that when you use those EMF detectors, you need to stand away from them because your camera's batteries can set them off. As you can tell, it was on the bed,
The high end.
and I was at least 10 feet away from that at all times.
Oh, both of us, all three of us was. We was like in a triangle around everything, and there's plenty of room. Nobody could ever set that off. That was question and answers right off the bat. That was straight up.
Yeah, that was a good session. I really enjoyed it. What do you think, Eric and Ryan?
Well, where you guys were doing that was up in the attic, right?
Yes, that side room off the attic there. Yes,
That was in the chicken coop.
To the
right.
I think it was the left of the bed. There's a wall with a window, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was where me and Bill saw that figure in the window.
Yes.
In that room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that doesn't surprise me that you guys got anything up there.
Yeah, because I was walking towards the window as it started, and then it started beeping, and I turned around and said, "Oh, we got some activity up here."
And then Scott and I both smelled. Scott started smelling like a pipe or like a cigar or something, and I kept smelling something like I can't say a perfume, but like a fragrant cigar, maybe kind of smell. As we was walking out and up them steps, we got to the upper area of the attic, and we both stopped, and we couldn't smell it no more. Scott turned his light and turned looking up, and you can see it was at one door, just outside to the left of those steps as you come up, and you can see where there was char from like a fire.
Yeah, fire damage.
On that door, and that's exactly where the smell from. Neither one of them could smell it after that. At that point.
Yeah, we both looked at each other and said it almost exactly the same time. That you smell, you're like, yeah, I smell it too, because we both like looked right at each other.
Yeah. And then we come out, and he's looking around, and he's at that light up there, like, yeah, from the door up. You can
Yeah.
see where it was charred for like.
Now I don't think it smelled like burnt wood.
No,
No.
Maybe it could have,
No.
you know, but no, I thought it
It
smelled
was
like a
more
cigar.
of a pipe tobacco.
Yeah.
Back to back. Sometimes they can be like a sweet smell to them.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. No, we definitely did smell that one.
Yep.
All right. So that was a good session up there with the EMF detectors. Probably the best one I've had.
I think the best ones that we've had all year was the trumpets.
Yep, the trumpets.
And we got those in what, 2 different places?
Yeah, I was trying to find that file. I can try to load it up here real quick while we're doing this one.
I'll see if I have it.
Okay.
I know we caught it in 2 different places.
The ragtime music.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because I searched
like a record player.
Well, we found out what it was. 'Cause I searched for almost 6 hours to forget it, and I finally caught it. And it was like almost 3 in the morning when I got hold of Scott. I'm like, I found it. I found it. It was 1940. Was it 42 or 40, 44?
I don't know.
Trumpet, something like that.
Yeah, 1930s ragtime.
Yeah, ragtime. Yep.
I think you said it was. We looked it up. It was Billie Holiday.
Yep, that's it. Billie Holiday. Yeah.
I do have one, but I don't know if it's the one. It's only 7 seconds long, but I'm loading it up here.
Yeah, I'm loading one up too here. Give it a second.
Yeah, those trumpets is just like the screen.
Yeah, I can't find the one on my recording, which has got me kind of.
I don't think I have that one that was really, really, really good.
That would be the one that he had got.
Yeah.
The one that I got was the second set of trumpets. That I think you have, Ryan.
Yeah, I loaded that one up, but it's not really loud at all. And the first one was a lot better.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't find it on my thing, but this one I do got. It's still uploading. I don't think it's going to upload for me. It's going real slow, but it's to where I caught it on the camera. That trumpet music.
Yeah.
So while that one's loading up, let's go ahead. Now this one is where I worked. I was breaking in my new XLS camera, trying to learn it and stuff like that. And I'm going to play this one. This one's a short video, but I want you to watch it and tell me what you think.
I actually like his camera.
What the hell is that? Oh my God, I just got chills. That one, as you can hear, I was like, what the hell is that?
Yes.
And you know what that put me in mind of, Ryan?
Huh.
All glaze. Up on the hill where they're going to put the fort, walking in formation, look like 6 walking in formation on that shadow.
Yeah, let me show it.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? Oh my God, I just got chills. And as you can see, when that shadow's going by those chairs that are yellow, it's blocking them out.
Yeah.
Like it's a solid.
Yeah. It's like it goes down and from.
Yeah, I don't know what I captured on that. And I agree with Bill and you guys that it looks like more than one.
Yeah.
Now, those XLS cameras, they don't pick up temperatures. So someone said, well, that could have been like a cold breeze coming through there. I said, no, they're not thermals.
No.
They're not thermal cameras. Well, I'm still waiting for that trumpet to load up, and it looks like it's going to take a while. That's why I'm going to go look one more time and see if I can find the audio on it. I should have loaded that one up. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and play that one.
What the hell is that?
That was really low, but yeah.
Yeah, did you guys hear that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's real low, but yeah.
Real low. Well, as soon as this other one loads up, I'll play that one. But I found the pictures that I was looking for. Let me find them here. What happened to them? Okay, now this one, Bill, Ryan, you took at Randolph County. You were snapping some pictures as you were walking through, and this is what you caught in the doorway.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was actually
Okay.
in the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can see something blocking out that doorway. You can almost see like a shoulder or a little head peeking around there. And this next picture is the same picture, but look where the arrow's at. Now, do you guys see that face coming
Oh
up out of
yeah, I
there?
do see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
See the eyes, and
Yeah.
it's like a half a face, like it's coming up through the
Yeah.
the floor. I mean, it may not be a head coming up there, but it's kind of cool looking the way it looks like that. So, yeah, that does look like a head peeking up out of the floor. But that shadow figure in the doorway was real nice. That is definitely being blocked out, and there shouldn't be anything there blocking it out.
No, and I was with Ryan when he took that picture. And me and him were both off past the corner, and he brought his camera around the corner to take
What I
a
do is
picture.
I bring my camera out like this. I don't, just in case I don't. What it is it's a long hallway where I shot at, and then there's a hallway going this way. There's no windows. It's all concrete. So I do, as I went around the corner, I went like this, and I took 2 snapshots with a regular camera. And I caught
Yeah, that's a good practice to do. All right, let me see if I got this now. Get off there. Now that's on my camera too. I'm trying to find the audio to that. I know I've got it here someplace. I got it. All right, I found it. Let's go. Let's see if we can do this here.
Well, this is a new computer. I had to change computers. The motherboard and the other one decided to take a crap, and I lost a lot of files. So
That sucks.
yeah,
That sucks when that happens.
but I got all the pictures that have been loaded up, and as much as the EVP that we've got.
No, I can't find the trumpet one. I'll dig it out, guys. We'll do it on a podcast, but it was real good. When this one recording is almost done. I think it's going slow because we're using the system right now.
Yeah.
The podcast.
The only one I have.
Almost done. So you guys getting ready for this year?
Yeah, our first investigation is April 5th. It's on a Saturday. It'll be in Defiance, Ohio, Doglays.
You guys have a lot of luck up there.
Oh yeah,
We have a lot. We have a lot of
Yeah.
activity up there, especially during
the reenactment.
the reenactments.
Yeah.
So they're going to have a reenactment on that day, and my reenactment parents, I should say, are going to be up there, and they're going to investigate with us.
Do you think the reenactments stir things up?
Oh, I
Yeah.
absolutely do. Yes.
Because a lot of people in Gettysburg believes that when they have those reenactments on July 1st to 2nd, that it really creates the activity in that town everywhere. I've heard people say that they get better evidence when they do those reenactments.
Yeah, we go up there. We go in. We leave here early in the morning. We go up and we spend the whole day up there.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it is a good time.
All right, now I got that one loaded up. Now this one you're going to hear it on my camcorder. It's very faint, but listen to it.
What was that? Hey, bring that camera out here. What was that? Didn't you just hear a little? Is that them?
Did you guys hear that? Very faintly. After I say, hey, bring that camera out here. Listen to it one more time.
What was that? Hey, bring that camera out here. What was that? Didn't you just hear a little? Is that them?
It's very, very faint.
Yeah.
Very faint. But I'm going to show the rest of that video because we're going to walk down the hallway and go into the kitchen to show everybody there was no one in there that could be playing music. So this is after I heard something, we walked down into the kitchen.
What was that? Hey, bring that camera out here. What was that? Didn't you just hear a little? Is that them? All right, come on, let's go down to the kitchen. He's got some equipment down there, so be careful, all right? Not Bill, but the guy in the kitchen. Be careful of Bill's equipment, too. All right, look at this. Turned right on off. Just had it on too. Now look down there and it's off. All right, we're heading to the kitchen to see if we can stir up Doris. You guys want to do this with the lights on or the lights off?
And all.
Yeah, see, now you can tell that we walked down there.
Yeah.
And also, I had that voice recorder where I caught the trumpets. Like I said, I'll find it. I just don't know where I put it into my files. And as I walked into that room, it shut off. Now, Bill, did you recognize that room? That's where you got your hand zapped.
Yeah.
You remember when you dropped that piece of equipment, saying like felt like electricity hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same room. Right when I almost got right next to it, it turned off my voice recorder. So.
Right. Do you remember what song that was we found from Billie Holiday?
It was called All of Me.
That's what it was.
I know we have.
You're trying to look at.
I know we have a lot of stuff going on this year with y'all's, with you all. Scott.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking. I think I may have found it. Let me see if I got it here.
I am going to be bringing a guy with us to Defiance. He's, how you want to say, virgin?
Yeah.
No, he's a newbie.
He's new to it.
He's very
He's
new.
a newbie.
He's always been interested in it. He can feel things and stuff like that, but he's still learning.
He really got started going into it after his dad passed away, and I'm going to take him on it. I might take
Which
him
one
on
you got under Defiance?
Yeah.
I'm going to take him to Defiance if he can go. If not, then I'll take him to one of ours.
Yeah, we're going to have a few of them. We're going to be starting off with Randolph because we have a lot of good luck on that one.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Let me see if I got this now. No, it's not there. All right. Sorry, I thought I found that trumpet one. I'll find it because I know I got it somewhere. We used it on the podcast that we did one time. So, all right, yeah. Like I said, we got a busy a year coming up because I want to do Randolph County.
Yes.
I want to do Fairfield Infirmary. I want to do the Monroe House.
Yes.
The Blackford County Jail.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put a new one that I've never been to before. I'm going to try out the Ross House. That's not too far from us.
Well, you actually have two in that town. You have the Ross House and then
You
the
got
Bel Air House.
Yeah, you got the other, the Sully House or something like that.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Well, I've always called it the Bel Air House. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
the
in
Bel Air house. Yeah, that's it. They're probably what, 1 mile away from each other.
If that.
Yeah,
And they're only a few blocks away from each other.
yeah. I'm gonna look that one up and see if what's the story on that one, and how much, and can it be an overnight and stuff like that. But like I said, we got a busy year coming up, and I hope we catch more and more evidence. And we're gonna go ahead and put an end to this podcast because we're already at 1 hour and 5 minutes, which has been a good one. Bill, can you hear us? Well, okay, because your mute's mic. That's why I'm wondering. You got to unmute your mic.
Did you see what I was showing you? I'm looking for that holiday.
Yeah, but it sounds like those trumpets.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember it went pa 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 da ba ba.
Yeah.
So I never caught a music EMF before, and I don't know. Maybe we just jumped in the middle of something that happened in the past. Maybe they were having a party and they cranked up the record player and away they went, and we just caught a glimpse of it.
Possibility.
And stuff. So, but I want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. Bill, Ryan, and Eric from End of Days Paranormal and stuff. And I look forward to doing more ghosts and paranormal investigations with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, and more podcasts and more evidence that we can show everybody and stuff like that.
Definitely.
So I'm going to wish you guys a good night and stay spooky. You know what I'm saying? Keep hunting. Don't.
Sounds good.
I'm not going to stop. All right, guys. All right, man. Thank you. And we'll be back doing a podcast real soon again and back at Paranormal Investigation.
Sounds good.
All righty, guys. Take care.
All right.
All right.